Hey, what's up, my favorite people? What's up, Michigan? Yeah, we're getting some sleep, Anna. It's probably about 40 out, I guess. Well, I think tonight or tomorrow we're supposed to get snow. So I'm up here in Michigan. Most of you know that, but there might be a few people on here. I've never seen Danny late before, so welcome. Lisa, Anthony, Deanna. I'm terrible with names. Yeah, so I titled this "Clowns Everywhere" because at work yesterday. Well, it happened a couple weeks ago. Boss come up, said, "You have to wear the diaper per general manager, central manager, whatever." So I told him, no, it's not going to happen. So he comes up to me. Pretty much everyone on his crew would come up to and said the same thing. So basically, we have to wear the mask and safety glasses. So it's not going to happen. Well, I'm just telling you. I said, well, yeah, I'm just telling you what's going on. So I told you guys about David Jose, Josh Barnett, and Affidavit Mamas. So what's up, Monty? Put this code in while I'm running my jabbers. So I'm going to put, when I get some people up here, I'm going to put in, it's already in my Telegram, but I'm going to put it in here also. So I'll put a link in for my Telegram, which I don't care if you guys follow me or not. It's easy to put information there. I don't care one way or another. I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it for your information. Put information out there to help you. I don't care if anyone follows me. So you can serve your sheriff, you can serve your governor, you can serve your school board. They got all kinds of different affidavits. It's a great tool. Anyway, I printed up a bunch of affidavits. Hopefully D-Dog's on here. He can come up here and I got a few questions for him. But let me read this affidavit to y'all. This is I got this off of what I'm going to give you guys, right? So now I believe, and like I said, hopefully D-Dog gets up here. This is just 8 by 11 or 8.5 by 11. It needs to be on 8.5 by 14. Legal paper. Now I'm new at this. You guys can go look at the information and all that. So anyway, it says, notice to all Republic, forum states, and congressional officers and business doing commerce within all 50 American states. Demand for investigation and restricting or revoking of license to commerce entities enforcing oppressive demands on the people or workers. And then your name, one of the people do give notice to you as a government official or business owner in order to make clear the law created by the people as forefathers of America and framers of the 50 state constitutions and the Constitution of the United States of America, that you and your agents may provide due care and immediate remedy to the people. I declare that the United States government already swore to provide a Republican form of government to all 50 states. See the constitutional provision below. Article 4, Section 4, United States Constitution, Section 4. The United States shall guarantee to every state in the Union a Republican form of government and shall protect each of them against invasion and on application of legislator or of the executive when the legislator cannot be convened against domestic violence. Please take further notice that one of the people, I recognize that there are federal and state partnerships that allow money to be given to businesses for the following COVID mandates, and that the federal programs also give administrative costs that benefit all parties administrating the programs, thus leaving unclean hands and conflict of interest that are not usually known by the common people. Therefore, I wish to break down fundamentally principles and republics, that you may realize that you are not allowed to interfere with rights of the people by vote, and any attempts are considered a trespass. Please see authorities below. Kentucky Constitution Bill of Rights, text section 2. Absolute and arbitrary power over the lives, liberty, and property of free men exists nowhere in the Republic, not even in the largest majority. Arizona Constitution Declaration of Rights, text section 8. Right to privacy. No person shall be disturbed in his private affairs or his home invaded without authority of law. I don't know how to say this word. ETYMOLOGY. Anyway, entomology, whatever it is. Republic, state in which supreme or executive power rests in the people via representatives chosen by citizens entitled to vote. C 1600 from French Republic, 15C, from Latin Respublica, ablative Republica, the Commonwealth, a Commonwealth state, Republic, literally res publica, which I guess means public, I guess, I don't know. And then it says interest, the state, from res, affair, matter, thing. See public, I guess it explains something. Yeah, emphasizes the highlighted added. Please take notice that the word republic deals with affairs, matters, and things that are open to the public, and not things that are private, in which neither the state nor federal government were given any authority. Health decisions dealing with personal medical treatments, decision to wear a mask, carry a vaccine identification, or even sharing that information are all things dealing with one's private health. Knowledge related to private information is not granted as a power to any government, and therefore a conflict of interest when government entities and businesses to enforce these measures on people, or as employers for compensation by those acting as the people's trustees. Texas Constitution Bill of Rights, text of section 2, inherent political power, Republican form of government. All political power is inherent in the people, and all free governments are founded on their authority and instituted for their benefit. The faith of the people of Texas stands pledged to the preservation of a Republican form of government, and subject to this limitation only. They have at all times the inherent right to alter, reform, or abolish their government in such a manner as they may think expedient. Please take notice that in Republican forms of government, that the people have all power, and government is not found on the will of any government worker, but simply the people. And they hold the power to reform government at will. Please take further notice that any time the people declare bills or declarations of rights in republics, the government and its agents are barred from interfering with those powers as they are expected from general powers of government. So text section 29, provisions of Bill of Rights expected from powers of government to forever remain inviolate. To guard against transgressions of the high powers herein delegated, we declare that everything in this Bill of Rights is expected out of the general powers of government, and shall forever remain inviolate, and all laws contrary thereto, or to the following provisions, shall be void. Please take notice that the Republican form of government, the foundational law, is mandatory and guaranteed and based on the will of the people. In none of the 50 constitutions or the United States Constitution did the people give power over their private matters to any government servant. Nor does the government have the authority in the federal to offer anything other than government in republic form to all states. All governments are without authority to interfere in any freedom or liberty stated and declared in any state constitutions, and I declare that all for-profit partnerships, Title 42 revenue generating programs are unlawful to be used against the people with any type of government agents using any force or coercion by themselves or the corporate entities created in any state by the permission of the people. If you believe that the people gave you power over their private affairs as a corporation to order vaccine mandates for employment, it is my wish for the federal and appropriate state legislator to immediately investigate this activity and to restrict or prohibit the commerce of this company in this state or in the United States of America. Furthermore, I wish for any company or federal actor that may be receiving any funds in any partnership or program related to COVID to give full disclosure of all funds distributed or received. It also my demand that my private rights and the rights of liberty interest of all Americans be respected, that there will be a $20 million fine for each occurrence of termination or layoff based on the vaccine or mask mandate. By not responding with the constitutional authority for forcing these things on any employee, as one of the people, you agree to be personally bound by using authority not given in any constitution or for not protecting the rights of the people as an employer. That's how you do it right there. So when the boss starts coming around asking dumb questions, say, look here, I'm writing you up. I already told this clown twice now, I'm writing him up. So this is how I'm going to do it. I probably won't I don't know if I'm going to give it to him or not. You need to give it to I believe you need to give it to the highest person in the company, whatever it may be. It wouldn't hurt to give him one, but he's really a nobody because he's taking orders down the line, right? Comes from the highest down the line. So I know I screwed a lot of words up in that. I'm sorry for that. But hopefully you guys got the gist of it. I'm going to put this in the links, and they got all kinds of them. You can serve your sheriff. You can serve your governor. You can serve the school board. Matter of fact, if somebody at Walmart, now I believe if someone at Walmart or someone anywhere asks you to put a mask on, you can serve them. No man has authority over you. So, ton of information. And what I'm about to give you guys, you can follow David Jose, Josh Barnett. Josh Barnett's running for Congress in Arizona. I'm not sure what district. Maybe District 1. I'm not sure. And then, of course, Devil Dog's awesome with this stuff. But what I'm going to share with you guys is going to give you a lot of ammo. Now, I know, I believe Nikki here from Michigan was asking about that, and a few other people were asking about that. This gives you a ton of power, guys. I went to UPS store and I printed off 15 copies, 15 cents a copy. It was like, and there's 3 pages to it. That's got to be 8.5 by 14. 750, I think it was. So I'll put this in there once maybe another guy gets up here, another girl gets up here, starts chit chatting. Then I can go over there and I'll throw you my Telegram. It's already on there, and I'll also put it in here. But it's probably better to go to the Telegram because it's already there. I don't. If someone puts a post on here, it's hard for me to copy and put it somewhere. All that. So with all that, I'm done talking for a little bit. Monty, what's up? What's up, my brother?
Not much.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
Pretty good.
That's good.
Tired.
Yeah, you'll get there though. Oh, matter of fact, happy birthday, buddy.
Thank you, brother.
Happy 29th birthday to you.
Yeah.
Drinking a Red Bull for you.
Yeah.
All right.
Another clean year around the sun.
Yeah, okay, EO2. I know there's a few people asking about it, but with me, kind of what really upsets me is when you get a clown to come up to you, and I'm sure we've all had this happen, right? You get a clown at Walmart or Meijer or wherever you go to a store or whatever, and they just come up to you blindly and say, look, you got to wear a diaper to be in here. Well, for one, they don't have the authority to come up and tell you that. And it really upsets me that well, I'm just doing my job. Well, you need to get a backbone because you know what's right and wrong. I mean, you really do. And all this stuff would have been over a long time ago if everyone would have had a backbone and say, no, well, what you guys are doing is wrong. And if we all stick together, this is going to go away. Now, I know there's a lot of factors that play into this. I know that, right? They make us all slaves, right? They keep you in debt, therefore you're a slave. You think that's by coincidence? No. When you're a slave, they can control you. There's more slaves now than there ever was in the history of this world. I'm a slave. As sad as it is, and the more things you get, if you don't pay cash for them, you're a slave. That's what they want. So when you go to college, this is a perfect example. When you go to college, you're really not learning anything. And if you do, you're being taught to their plan, right? You got doctors, you got cops, you got lawyers. They're all really not learning the right way to do things. This is my opinion. They're not learning how to do things the right way. They're learning how to do things for them, right? For their benefit. So now everyone needs to go to college because that's just what you do. You just go to college. Everyone's doing it. All right. So now it don't matter what you go for. If you go for a 4-year degree, you're 40 grand in the hole, period. At 6-7% interest that you cannot file bankruptcy on, they got you. So you're at least 10-15 years in debt, right? So from the time you're 18 to, we'll say 30, best part of your life, and that could be arguable. I could argue with that. You're a slave. Now, the best part of my life's been when I stopped drinking. So from 37 to 47, that's been the best. I finally got my stuff together. I got a real good job. All that. But, so you're telling me I'm going to work from the time I'm 18, or even before that, some of you guys worked before that, to your 70, we'll say 70, because I think my age, I was born in 74, I think it's 67 is when I can retire, when they let me retire. But they steal all my money, my whole life. They're stealing it. Let's just start calling things what they are. They're stealing my money, and then they give me a little bit of that money to live on. Once again, they keep you a slave your whole life. So what we got to do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get out of debt. Try to get out of debt and learn the stuff they don't teach you. Learn the Constitution, then you have power. Nobody can tell you what to do. I never like people telling me what to do anyway. So this is perfect for me. And now basically all they're doing, all these clowns at work and all these other people are bullies, is all they are. Well, you have to do it because this guy above me told me to do it. No, it's wrong. Wrong is wrong, period. Well, if you don't do it, then I'm going to lose my job. Well, I don't know what to tell you. If I'm not doing it, I'm going to lose my job. But that's okay. I got a backbone, and I have faith in God that God's going to take care of everything. I don't have any worries. So, I know I went on a little rant there, Monty, but yeah, knowledge is power. That's exactly right. What you say, Monty? What you say?
I say, let's burn this mother down.
Yeah, we ride at dawn, right? Yeah. Brandy, I'm so sorry.
What?
Said a 14-year-old boy just took his life. Yeah. That sucks. Well, we always try to say, you're not alone. You can come on here. There's many other channels you can come on, but if you don't know about it, you don't know about it. You get in a dark spot, and no one's there to help you, it's a dangerous place to be. So, can I post the link in chat? Yeah, anybody can post anything in chat. Yeah. Promote your channel. Yeah, whatever you guys want to do. Just try not to kick anyone off. I'll do that, or bring it to my attention and we'll address it. No big deal. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, you guys can post whatever you want. I mean, as long if you're a mod, more than likely I trust you. I mean, you guys know what's going on. So yeah, the kids are, and we're letting the kids suffer, right? We're supposed to be there for the kids. In my opinion, we're not. So with this stuff, you can put school boards on notice. You know,
Did you already drop your Telegram link? Because I'm over here in Telegram.
You can drop it if you could.
All right, yeah, I'll get it.
Uh-oh, Shep got her first YouTube strike. Oh, they're on to you, Shep. Better get another channel. Yeah.
The Riddle one. The Riddler.
Now, Shep, when you make another channel, you got to, I think you got to make it.
Whoops, wrong one.
If I make a channel, I can't go live on it for 24 hours. But you got to click on wanting to go live. Because I can make a channel and it can just sit there for a year. And if I don't make it go live or try to go live, it still takes 24 hours to go live. So I ran into that problem a few times. So, all right, but you got to make it go live. That's the key thing, and it's still going to be 24 hours before you can go live. So, hey, Book Girl, I got the link from your Telegram. Okay,
I got it right here. There you go.
Some people got it.
How come it didn't highlight it, or is that only?
I don't even see it on there yet, Monty.
Yeah, it's there. Oh, 23 seconds behind there. Now look down to bottom.
Yeah, the Riddler one. I'll put it in there where they can just click on it. They can probably find it like that. But
fine, I'll go back.
What's going on, Mr. the Hunter?
The Hunter and the house.
Hey,
how's that Yellowstone treating you,
dude?
Sure.
They let the bull go in the bar.
Yeah.
And then they met him out back with accent. Oh, it was wonderful. I love that part.
Yeah.
And cowboy poker, they do that at Angola Prison Rodeo. It's pretty cool.
I don't know. I love
scary.
it.
Yeah.
Craig, don't be slapping me on the ass.
That wasn't my hand, Monty.
Those ain't pillows.
Hey, EOT, I'll post it in this link here. You can grab it from here.
Shep.
Yeah.
Shep got a strike. Bad girl.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to send Jeff Riddle a message. What the? All right.
Telegram's a different animal, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
do you realize your number is visible on here?
well, I don't care.
Okay.
No matter.
Hey, everybody. It's 810.
If they want to call me, then I mean, it don't matter. Don't matter to me, man.
What can we do for you, negative 48?
What can we do for you, Mr. Riddle? Can we do anything for you, Mr. Riddle, Jr., Senior, Senior?
All right.
So did you watch that video about the airplane pilot?
No.
Pouring that. Well, it's on there.
Brandy must have triggered Book Girl. I'm a teacher. That's part of the problem, Book Girl. You're teaching. That's the problem.
Can't we all just get along?
I love Book Girl. I'm going to be honest with you.
Give her a hard time. Yeah, you can prank call me. But make sure it's good, Kathy. Don't call me no weak stuff. You know, if you're gonna call me, make it good. You know.
Oh, make it good. Come up with some good ones.
Yeah, Craig has some good ones. I mean, come on.
By the way, Freedom, hello. Very emotional video today. She was upset. I understand it totally. I saw your video earlier, and yeah, I know. But I hope you're feeling better. So.
Yeah, hopefully we can
Book
make
Girl,
it
I
last
love
a
you.
little bit.
Don't worry.
So have you been harassed by the cops lately, Craig?
This morning, Jeff, I got harassed by the cops on my way to the deer lease.
There's some clowns.
Man, this guy,
They really are.
They really
Let's just
were.
call it what it is.
I was just going down to my lease, which is totally legal under Louisiana ag law. And then I realized I'm a street legal vehicle. All right, I got liability insurance on it and everything. But so I was going down the street. They were blocking the road in front of this house. They were doing an investigation, which meant they sat in the truck talking to each other and blocked the friggin' road. So they're just sitting there and he's flashing his lights at me, just waiting to try to go by. I'm pointing, I'm going that way. And so finally I get out. Well, I had to take my gun out because I was heavily armed. They were heavily armed. It would have been a good situation for me. So I got out.
Be quick.
Yeah, I got out, walked over. I said, "Hey, just trying to get to my land." They're like, "Oh, we were doing an investigation, and that's illegal to drive on the road." I said, "Bullshit! It is. It's I'm covered under the Louisiana ag law." And then he starts saying, "Well, no, you're crossing a major." And I was like, "This is a 25 mile per hour road. That's a 25 mile per hour road. There's no major highways from here to my land. So you don't know what the shit you're talking about. You should know the law."
Yeah.
I got a little, I was pissed off though, early in the morning. I should have been more diplomatic, but they caught me at a wrong hour.
Every hour I got to deal with the cops is the wrong hour.
Man. So I had to turn around, go back home, grabbed a truck, went back. Oh no. Yeah, you're right, Book Girl. They're coming for me. And yeah, so it was a mess. But anyway, I got over it,
Oh, I know.
But that's why you should always keep a box of donuts handy.
Gosh, you never know when you're going to need them.
I'm telling you.
You're like, yeah, I understand the laws, boys, but how you boys like donuts?
They love them.
We're going to be best friends here in a
Hey,
minute.
son, what about chocolate milk? Yeah, you're talking about language.
Shit, if you can convince them you make donuts and shit, you're in like Flynn. You'll never see the inside of bars.
Dude, you ain't lying. I should make a freaking little, but they, I got competition. They put one down the street. Like I told you, that's the reason I got diabetes too.
Yeah.
I still need to sue them.
When I went to go have carpal tunnel done on my hand, I had my shirt that said, "I have multiple personalities, none of them like you." Well, the doctor that was doing the surgery, he's like, "Well, I don't like you either." I was like, "That's okay." I was like, "So when are we gonna go sue Hustler?"
Wait, do you have the multiple personalities, or did the doctor?
I did.
Oh.
Yeah. So I told him I was going to sue Penthouse and Hustler for my carpal tunnel surgery.
Oh, I got you now. Oh, you're dirty.
He goes, "Oh, you're pretty good." I was like, "Yeah, thank you."
Surely it was from video games, Mom. Hello, Virginia.
Yeah. If no one can take my comical wit, they can just go right out the door.
Benjamin's got donuts and cookies.
He's always got the snacks.
Oh,
yeah, I heard that Europe. They said Pat Murphy says Austria is forcing lockdown for all unvaxxed people next week.
Oh well.
Yeah, I agree, Brandy. Anyone playing into this bullshit is part of the problem. This bullshit should have been shut down a long time ago.
Yeah.
Hang them high.
Well, there's people in my family that still go along with the crap. My sister is totally. But she's always been that way, easily manipulated. Mm-hmm. Very smart.
I bet she buys wooden nickels, don't she?
Probably does. I mean, I love her and all, but geez, she's the only one at our school wearing the mask. I mean, I'm like embarrassed. I'm like, oh Lord.
I'm glad I claim only you out of that family.
Yep.
And your
Smart
wife.
decision.
I know.
Hold on, I got to put a little boogie in this thing real quick.
All right. That's the affidavit mamas where you get all these affidavits from. So you guys can grab that, or you can go to my Telegram. Either one.
Hey, Professor Falcon. Greetings, Professor Falcon.
Either one.
But Craig, I think you ought to show Jeff what you done on the show today.
Sing your song, Monty. Monty,
No,
sing the
you got to
song.
do yours first. You already know I'll do mine.
All right, so what I got to do? Finger in the nose.
Yeah. Pinch your nipples and cluck like a chicken.
Boogie, 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 boogie.
You guys ain't right.
I'll be right back.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here's my handle. Here's my spout. When I'll get it steamed up, I steam and shout. Tip me over and pour me out there. Jackass.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah.
We're going to live stream a bonfire tonight. We made a giant bonfire at the farm. One of the 3 large piles. We're going to burn it. You think that'd be good TV?
Yeah.
I'll dance around it like pagan.
Burning down the house.
Yeah, I was gonna do one. I still might do it. Just me splitting wood.
Ooh, that'd be a manly video.
I got some of it split. I might wait till the son-in-law gets here, watch him split. We could put him on film, watch splitting wood. I could be chit-chatting.
That'd be the way better solution.
Yeah,
I think.
because you're the filmographer.
Because my
You are the talent, Jeff.
when I was I was still drinking, I think. So it was 10, 12 years ago. Neighbor's big old cottonwood fell in our yard, so we cut it up. And me and an older guy he burns wood. So we were out there splitting wood. My son, I said, hey, split some of this wood up. He was out there just getting all out of breath and not getting nothing done, you know. It was pretty funny. So I can split wood all day long, but something with this younger generation, I just don't get. But I was out splitting wood at probably 6 years old, you know. So I don't know.
It's like I told you, the kid who was cleaning up Marauder's place after the storm, huh?
I
Young
don't think he
guy.
did.
Well, he showed up, did a little work. Lance left, went to the store, comes back, kid's sitting in the truck on the phone talking. Then gets out, walks up to Lance and says, hey, you wouldn't happen to have an ergonomic rake, would you? I never even heard of such a thing.
They're
Jeff.
all ergonomic. It fits your hands.
It fits your hand.
That's ergonomics.
Apparently there's one with a bend in it, so you don't have to bend over.
Manuel Armstrong, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, I got 2 more copyright strikes.
I get them every day. Every
But I
day
took
I
the
get
video
one. I don't
down.
even
I
look
put
at
it-
them anymore, Craig.
I put it on private. It's from Alan's Big Hair Maybe show yesterday.
Shepard got one.
I went to private. They're still sending them.
Yeah.
Let me
Yes,
see what this one's.
Splitting wood's an art. If that's what
Oh,
you're
this
talking
one
about,
got
Brandy.
me.
You need to hit it in the same spot every time, or it's going to be a long day for you.
Hotel California.
Yeah, I will, Professor. As soon as I get a house, like I said, I live in a trailer right now. I'm just waiting for the market to crash, and I'm going to buy at least minimum 10 acres. And then, because I cut down trees, and I'll always have a wood place or a wood stove because I don't trust government. So, and I love doing it. I mean, it keeps me fit as a whistle, you know. So
How fit is a whistle?
Look at how
Round.
look, that's a round whistle.
Ow, made my back hurt.
that's
Sorry
fine.
about the dogs whining.
Book girl has a question. She
Oh
says,
Lord, we're
don't get
about
mad.
We're about
Oh,
to
boy.
get mad. When you phrase it like that, Book, how can we not?
You know, book, you know.
I know. No, she got good points.
No, she does. She thinks a little bit different than everyone else, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
She says, I have a question. Don't get mad.
We try not to get mad. I mean, every once in a while I get upset, but for the most part,
You
Shoot,
never.
I was hot this morning.
I bet.
My wife will tell you. Oh,
Was that when I had you pinch your nipples and cluck like a chicken?
it was y'all cheered me up. I gotta say, when I got in the room with y'all, talked to Carl had the best advice ever. Just forget about it. They'll forget about it. It'll all be fine.
Yeah, that's
Because I was
true.
going to go back and apologize to him because I was a little
Keep
snippy.
festering it. It don't go away.
You keep picking
it,
that,
right? It don't go away.
Keep picking that thing. It's going to stay.
I'm the same way, and I just proved it. Where that my boss come up to me and ran his mouth about it. And I've been thinking about this bullshit for 2 days now. But now look, you're coming at me and you're messing with my job. Now it starts getting a little personal. So I take that stuff a little personal when I could get fired for, that's kind of personal. So have a backbone, stand up to these people, or I'm coming after you. You're coming after me. I think it's fair game. I come after you. So that's how I'm going to play this. So what's up, Rock? All right. Bird Girl says I wear a mask and I'm vaxxed mostly to make sure I don't spread it to the vulnerable. That's your choice. We don't, I'm just telling you what I'm not doing. I can't worry about what everyone else does. If that's what you feel is right, then great. That's no problem.
Yeah, my wife's got the vac. She's V'd she was one of the first frontline worker.
Now here. Thanks for bringing that up. Like I said earlier in the video, I don't know if you heard it, but what I get upset is if the vax is going to hurt people, and they took it by getting lied to, that's what bothers me. And I think that's what. Look, I don't want anyone getting hurt, especially especially if they're going to kill people, right? Because people have already died from it. That's what upsets me. But you can make whatever choice you want. That's on you. I'm not doing it. And you got the left or whoever are I think they're lying to everybody because people have died from it. I don't want anyone dying. And why should you force it on me? If I don't want to take it, I don't have to take it. Don't force it on me. So that's my 2 cents for that. So
it's not a one size fits all either.
It definitely should not be mandatory.
It should not be mandatory. That's coming from Anita Farting House, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. But they also, damn it, I lost my thought. You threw me off.
Oh,
dang it, woman. How could you? But anyway, let me talk about what Anita Farting House was saying earlier, which is a good point. People say, oh, government healthcare. Well, guess what? We already got government healthcare. Medicaid and what's the other one? Medicare oversee what all the insurers do. Did you know, you want to know how that Oxycodone crisis started many, many years ago? Medicare and Medicaid made it mandatory for you to, they were pushing it. That's how it happened. Now, since the pushback, if you have pain, you ain't getting anything. It's hard. Now it's like total opposite. Now,
they created it.
They created it, and now you're going to suffer either way. So either you're going to be addicted and then get on other hair, whatever, or you're going to be in horrible pain because they won't give you what you need for pain. So, but yeah, as far as the V goes, choice is a thing, but you can't. It's not one size fits all. We have so many dispositions and medical conditions, and people are different. And you're going to tell me this one or these 3 V's are going to fit all of you? Of course, there's going to be, it's just, and it sounds like it could be intentional, that it does things that it does.
But girl's asking, what's our responsibility to make sure we stop the spread? Well, for one, it's really hard to make a informed decision when the whole world's lying to you.
Exactly. Well, wait. Stop the spread.
That's a problem right off the bat. Book, you already know that. How can you make an informed decision on the Constitution if you never read the Constitution? Same scenario. Yeah.
Wait, can I say? I'm sorry, Jeff. I didn't mean to pop in there. I got
Go
excited.
ahead.
Pandora's box has been unleashed. Book. What is this? We don't even know what this is. They can't even tell us that it was made in where we know it was made. So,
It's
and
man-made.
now it's going to be here every year. So, what are you trying to stop? How are we going to stop it? The damage was done. Why are we getting mad at people over the V's when we should be looking at the people who started this shit in the first place? I think we're getting
1,000%
distracted.
right. Yep.
Distracted.
And that's what they want. Well, we're going to fight the vax against the unvaxxed. Now we're divided. So
It's
now
the problem.
Book and I aren't divided, but it's a common thing
It's
where
a good, yep.
the vax and the unvaxxed are what's what they want, right? White, black, Michigan State, you name it.
Hey,
Educated, non-educated, right? Everything's a division. So once they do that, now you're not really going after them. The problem is why do we have COVID? It's man-made. It's a patented bioweapon. Is exactly what it is. It's not a vaccine. It's a patented bioweapon, which you can't patent natural things. You can manipulate them. And once you do that, then they're not natural. Then you can patent them. So anything that's patented is man-made. So that tells you it's man-made.
Yeah.
That's what upsets me is when you're hurting people and you're killing people and you're lying to people. That I got a problem with that. I don't care if you're vaccinated or unvaccinated. I don't care about that. It pisses me off that you've been lied to and you've been bullied, and now they're going to hold your job over your head. That's what pisses me off. So hopefully that answers all the questions and all that. What's up, David?
What's up, little dog? What's
Not
up,
much, man.
Teeter?
What's up, Dave?
Not much there, Hunter boy.
All right. So, quick point though. Mostly what we're seeing is the people that are getting re-ill have already had the V anyway. So
Well,
how
their immune
safe are
system
you?
is done.
How
As
safe are
soon
you?
as you get the vaccination, your immune system is toast.
No. Hey, D-Dog.
What up, kids?
What's
What
up,
up, Dave?
sir?
Oh man, you got to watch the guy with the fancy lights. What's
Oh,
up,
boy.
D-Dog?
I got my Pop-Tart.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Book, I hope that helped. I don't know.
Yeah, but look, this is it's a good start.
Help, yeah, describe.
We don't need to be going at Book, and Book don't need to be coming at us. We just need to figure out who started it, because people are dying. These are facts. People are dying. They shouldn't. Yeah, people die every year. I get that. But you die 24 hours or 48 hours after you get the jab, something's wrong.
it's the
You know?
ones. It's the ones pushing the jab that's and making it or stuff that's doing the most harm.
They got the most profit. So right, follow the money.
Yeah,
And that, you know,
because they're trying to push this vacation for something that's 98.8 curable or shit.
Wait,
Common
Book, I didn't call you a bad
sense.
name, I hope.
Common
Oh, Dave.
sense.
Dave, you can't call Book any bad names. We love Book here. So
Oh, hey, what?
she gets worried. She
But
has
girl,
not-
you're fine. I'm not hollering at you. I'm just talking about people in general.
yeah. You know what though? And
yeah,
that's another thing. We really got to embrace each other because we're all in the crap together. Both sides fighting each other are going to be doubly screwed either way. We're at the bottom. The
I'm
poop
just-
rolls downhill.
I'm just furious that these big pharma corporations that's wanting to come up with this poison. Anyways.
bioweapon. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's call it what it is. The bioweapon.
Yes.
But the one that amazes me, in New York, they had 1.6 million parents take their kids to get the shot the other day. Or sometime this week.
Been dealt a false bill of goods, I think. I mean, what do you
Yeah.
do? When have you ever been able to trust your government? I mean, it's nutty. When have we ever been able to trust our government?
Never.
Let's
Even
see.
when
The last
even
time
when-
I got a shot was about 10 years ago, and that was the year that I normally don't get sick at all. That was the year I caught everything that came down the pike. And I mean, I got sick for like a week that knocked me right on my ass. Any other time I might get the sniffles, something else, but I'd usually just bust right through it and keep on going.
Yeah.
That year I got everything that came down the pike like every time. And so it's like, whoa. I said, not doing that never again.
Flu shot, probably, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Those anytime I've gotten 2 of them in my life, and every time it made me sicker and shit.
Yeah.
So even since the very first Native American reservation agent, I'll just say it politically correct, so I really don't get offended, even though I've got Native American blood in me. So ever since the very first reservation agent, when they said, "Hey, I'm here from the government. I'm here to help." Bullshit. You ought to knew then, right then and there, that they're lying. Here, have some blankets with smallpox on it.
Well, Book
Shit.
wants us to get mad at Mr. T. Well, I mean, yeah. If he
No,
has to go down, is that what it's going to take, Book, for you to come
She's
around?
asking, she's
If he
asking
Well,
goes
see,
why.
most people don't understand
They're all
The-
after us, Book.
the vaccination thing from the get-go. Okay, if the vaccine would have never happened, we would have been locked down for the next 3 to 4 years, been fed all kind of drugs, shitty food, yada yada yada.
FEMA can't.
Okay, he got the vaccine to bust out of that. Was the vaccine hijacked after that? Yeah,
Yeah.
big time.
Yeah.
When he had no control over it, he was out of office. But the one that gets me is, Joey and Kamala. Oh, well, we can't trust it. Now all of a sudden they're in power. Oh, it's the greatest thing. Me mandate you got to get this.
Yeah. Yep.
I agree, Dave.
Yeah, but they don't have to get it.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So what's that tell you?
It's just like
Well,
Obamacare.
Put it this
You know,
way, if they
they're
put it to
exempt
where
from it.
your VA and SSDI benefits, which is probably coming down the pike next, you got to get vaxxed to keep your benefits. That's going to be a tipping point there.
It's coming.
Oh, I'm sure of that, but
Auntie, did
that's
you
going to
check the
put
chat?
people are going to go bonkers.
He can't
Well,
see chat.
I figured it'd be bonkers for
That is what I sent you.
poisoning the kids. I figured that'd be the line.
Oh,
I would have figured that too, but I
The other
can't
one.
believe that you had 1.6 million said, okay, come on, Junior, let's go get you a shot. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I'm
And you
like,
got about
what?
100% chance of living at that age.
Oh yeah. Even us being old farts having 99.7, I think I'll roll with Mother Nature.
Every day of the week. Exactly. But look, it's your choice. That's the beautiful thing about it. Like I said, the part I'm pissed at is you got a bully that's forcing something on you, and that's all it is. They're bullies. Period. My work is a bully. Well, they're holding my job over my head, so I wear a diaper or whatever. That's like me wearing a diaper is like putting up a chain link fence trying to stop mosquitoes. It don't work. I'm not doing it. So
Yeah,
I don't know what to
mosquitoes
tell you.
or sand.
Right. Same. Yeah. Right. Right. Hey, Jeff with a G. What's up, my man?
And David Matt's in the chat. He must be out of the cornfield. Good to see
Yeah.
you, Dave Matt.
D-Book, I think you're wrong. I think that's how they give you
All right.
polio and measles and all that. It's
So-
I've
just,
seen so many people with side effects from polio
Book,
vaccine.
you're wrong.
Yeah.
So
You're wrong, Book.
look at it this way, book girl. When did a big pharma ever give out free vaccinations? Ask yourself this. Seriously, ask yourself this.
It's a good way to get rid of the whole class, though, huh?
They-
You would.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, you're gonna have a job here in a minute, Book. Keep that
Yeah,
up.
Book, shit. We'll make more. Don't worry, Book. We'll make more.
We'll send them all down to Craig's house. We'll send them all down to Craig's house.
Hey, Pete.
Yeah.
But see, I can understand where Book's coming from because I have members of my own sister is a teacher, and she sounds like Book Girl.
You know why? When you go to college, more than likely, you're indoctrinated. You're indoctrinated.
That could be a thing. I did a little bit, though. I do have an associate's degree in criminal justice. I was a
Why
little
take a
indoctrinated.
why take a vaccination for something that's 98.8 fucking curable without it?
That's just
Without it.
common sense right off the bat.
There is correct. That is one. You're right.
Right, but after you hear all the stuff that's going on with it, well, I can't see how you let somebody stick something up your nose and pinch your brain. I would have been like slapping the shit out of them right then and there. I said, get away from me with that shit.
Now
You can
look.
either swab the cheek or you're not getting the test.
Oh, no, I'm not even doing. I'll spit on it. Well, not even doing that because now you got my DNA. This DNA is valuable. It's it's like top of the line DNA. You're not getting this unless you're going to pay for it, and then I might even think about that. But it's going to be a couple $1,000,000 to get this DNA.
That's high quality shit you got.
You
there,
know what I'm
Jay.
saying? It's top
Yeah,
notch
son.
DNA. Now I can understand right off the bat. Right in the beginning of this pandemic, people got it. I can understand that, but now, no, there's no reason. If you're still believing this stuff that it happened by a guy doing a monkey, no.
See, if there was a pandemic, all the people in LA and New York would be dropping like flies, especially in LA because they live right close to each other.
Well,
You'd
really,
be
New
picking
York,
them people up like trash bags.
and there was a connection they found early on in the thing that it was traveling through the plumbing of these big buildings. It was basically it was in the plumbing. So just like in Italy, that area of Italy that got hit so hard, they live stacked one on top of the other, generational household, great grandma, grandma, mom and dad, kids, their kids.
Right, but they also prevented you from getting the stuff that was cheap that could get rid of the stuff, the I, the H, and all the other drugs. They banned or blocked you from getting those.
Very
That's another red
suspicious.
flag.
Very, yeah. But then if you also check this out, go watch your evening news, watch them all, MSNBC. Look who they are brought to you by. Look who sponsors them. Pfizer.
Yep.
They're all, every one of them, almost.
Yep.
You might find some J&J, maybe even find a Moderna in there, but mostly Pfizer. So naturally, they're going to tell you not to take those other things that could help you because they want to push their sponsored.
Follow
It's
the
all
money.
about money.
But
It's all about money.
follow the money, but girl, look how much Pfizer and Moderna and them have made just off of these boosters and vaccinations. Seriously,
And now
go
they're
look it
gonna
up.
make that for the rest of your life because it's going to be a booster every 3 months or 6 months or whatever. It's going to be a booster forever because you're probably not going to feel right eventually until you get the booster.
The last I knew, they was predicted at making $8.8 billion off this.
Wait, Book is bringing up a good point here with the numbers of fatalities, but I don't know if she noticed how heart attacks disappeared. They just
Flu, cold.
and nobody got the flu. Nobody died of the flu, Book. So what numbers are we talking about?
The
That's
numbers
where
are
I'm
fake.
confused.
Yeah, they're fake. 2.5 million died in 2018. 2.5 million people died in 2019. Well, if they say that 700,000 people died, shouldn't that number be 3.2 million instead of 2.5?
Right,
Hey.
but they skewed it because you could die of a stubbed toe, and they're like, "Oh, it was the." Oops, almost said the word.
And be still and no also says and she put it perfectly. The C, I'm not even going to say them. Said that they overstated the numbers anyway. Everything was overrated. Hospitals were being paid for that, so they naturally had to give you I mean, look, that's what the budget is. That's why at end of the year they have to spend all that money so that they'll get more money.
$5,000 a person to be put on a ventilator. Come on, they get
Right,
paid.
but they killed half the people by putting them on ventilators because their lungs exploded.
Yep, saline and what's that? Remdesivir, however you say that. Ask your wife, Craig. I don't know how to say that big long word.
Remdesivir.
Remdesivir. How do you say it?
Remdesivir.
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 Say it real quick.
Remdesivir.
And say happy birthday to you know who you want.
Happy birthday, Monty.
Happy
Thank
birthday,
you.
Monty. She put it in chat, but you can't read chat.
If I jump down there, I can. Thank
I
you,
want you to
Anita Barton House.
She said, thank you, Anita Farting House. I mean, he said it. Sorry, let me call you Shima.
The hospitals are the modern day gas chambers. Period.
Well, let's look at the requirements for emergency use. There's 27 requirements, and through time tested, all the jabs fail about 20 of them just to be used for emergency use. In 2004, Fauci co-authored a paper having to do with SARS and SARS-CoV-2 about chloroquine can be used as a vaccine and a treatment. So right there's already a treatment, so it can't be used as emergency use. And the NIH even has documents out, and they approved the eye pill for treatment. So you can't have an emergency use anyway, because there's actually a newer treatment that's still 60 years old. And Book Girl, if you tell me what school you work at, I'd be happy to defund you, because I know you guys didn't do the law on September 17th having to do with teaching the Constitution, and I'll defund your ass.
Yeah.
Who's getting heated now, D-Dog?
Hey, Dave, I didn't get into the crazy rant you go to, buddy.
I don't know, Book. I think
Yeah.
you're putting too much into Mr. T, Book.
Hey,
It's not
Monty,
about him anymore. It's about us.
the non
Where is he? I don't
I
know where
will-
Mr. T is. I know where we are. And it's beyond him. I mean, I could care less if he comes back, be honest with you. I'm ready to just take it back ourselves.
There you go. D-Dog's been saying this forever. We got to take it back. That brings me up to this, D-Dog. I don't know if you're here earlier, but I did that affidavit. I know I got to send it to my CEO, because my boss come up and said, well, you're going to have to wear the diaper and the safety glasses. I'm like, bullshit, son. I ain't wearing nothing. But I know he's a little peon, and all I got to do is just tell him I'm not doing anything, because he's getting his orders from way above him.
Right. That's the one you got from Dave.
Yeah, this is from Affidavit Mamas.
They're
No,
bad mama jammas.
This is just on regular paper. I got 15 copies, 8.5 by 14, that
Right.
I'm gonna send to a bunch of buddies at work, and we're all gonna send it to the CEO. I just got to get the address or figure out how to get it to him, and that this will be the first one. The next one's gonna be notarized, correct?
Yeah, the next one's an affidavit. This first one's just a notice.
Just a warning. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm fired up, and I've been saying this for a while too. This really hasn't affected me, right? I told you guys this before on 3 or 4 videos. This hasn't affected me. Well, now it's getting ready to affect me. Now I'm getting a little pissed off.
Who you looking for? The CEO of Dodge?
CEO of Dodge. Stellantis is the name of that crook.
Hang on.
Yeah, I don't want anything to happen to anyone that's vaccinated. I really don't. I honestly, I really don't, because you fell for something, in my opinion, and I think you got lied to, and I just pray that nothing happens to y'all. But
and don't go playing with fire and switching and like my sister did. She couldn't get the booster in a high enough dosage with the regular one that she took, so she went to another brand. Which you're not supposed to do.
Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Monty, go ahead.
Timothy Kaniskas.
I don't know. I can find it on our website at work. I'll find it somewhere.
Timothy.
But I probably got a good I don't know, 10 people at work that's going to get these affidavits out or notices out.
Yep. Notices, then affidavits, then claim, and then from there you're in front of the grand jury.
Now what I'm just telling them, dog, I'm not doing it. That's what I'm doing right now.
You want his email address? You want his telephone number? What?
I already got all that, Monty, at work. It's all a whole work thing. But I want to mail it to him, and I'm gonna put a return to sender on that too, so I know he got it. or he has to sign for it or whatever.
Return
Well,
receipt
if you
requested.
if you just send it priority mail, you can track it.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay. So they said you can mix. I didn't know that, Kathy. I wasn't sure if it was, it just didn't sound like a good practice to me.
That's what they say.
That's what they
It's
say.
not.
But then again, they'll tell you anything.
Yeah.
And look, I'm glad you're okay, even after doing the Moderna twice. You know, I'm glad that it's fine for you. But not everybody's
But-
made the same.
But the thing is, your immune
She
system's
don't
weak.
know that. She don't
It's
know
still
that.
early. Exactly, Dave. Yeah.
It's still early, but I pray
look,
everything.
You guys can do what you want. You make your own bed, you lay in it. I'm just telling you what I'm not doing.
Yeah, I make bad decisions
Well, I'll
as
give
it
you an
is already.
example. I got a Philippine wife, and she had to get vaccinated to fly back home to the Philippines. And I bet we almost broke up because of it. I was pissed. I was like, "You got to be crazy!" So, in other words, I'd go swim with a shark to get home before I would do that. I said, plus it's illegal to make you get a vaccination to fly anywhere because of the Nuremberg shit. Well, she got it. I'm like, that's wonderful. Gee, hope you survive. She goes, what do you mean? I said, you could end up dying from this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I was like, oh, yeah.
So
Yeah,
a friend of
sounds
mine's mother, she got the Moderna one. Within 24 hours, she died.
Well, look at Shane 187. It's on Travis's all the time. He got it because of work. And he says his heart feels like an elephant sitting on it, and the rest of his body feels like crap.
Been hearing a lot of that. A
He's
lot of
probably
that.
only 30.
Right.
It's a bioweapon.
Even Dr.
It was
Drew.
bought and paid for by Fauci.
Yeah, Dr. Drew
And
got
yet
a blood
everybody's
clot.
going to listen to this stupid ass. Oh, you need to wear this and do that. I say, why? You the one that made it there, Dr. Mengele.
Yeah.
That's unfortunately that's why we need to stop arguing over the V and Mr. T and all that stuff and look at the source. Why? Like, look at who Rand Paul is questioning because
We
they
need-
know.
Well, not even that,
Paul's
Craig.
a piece of crap too, because he tried to steal the presidency with Pence. So
Yep.
Yep.
Another
Look,
distraction.
Don't worry about what so and so says. It's all bullcrap. We need to follow D-Dog. He's way ahead of us on this. We need to start putting affidavits in. Put your people on blast when they come up and say, "Oh, you got to do this." No, you need to get a backbone and stand up for what's right, because you know what's wrong is wrong and what's right's right. So you come after my job. Well, guess what? I'm not laying down. You're not coming after my job. I'm coming after you. You're not doing right anyway. So don't even come at me with that bullshit. You know?
And what do I keep telling people the first priority is? Talk to your sheriff.
Yeah, I gotta talk to mine.
I definitely got to go talk to mine. He lives next door to my buddy.
You have to talk to your sheriff, because as far as political power, the most political power is with God, and that's in our Declaration of Independence. And in our state, everyone's state constitution, it says in the Bill of Rights, all political power is inherent in the people. So we're next in line. We're right under God. And then after that is the sheriff, because in the Magna Carta, Clause 60 and 61 states that the sheriff is supposed to be the buffer between us and the government.
D-Dog, quick question. On this affidavit, they got different states, Bill of Rights, Constitution, Declaration of Rights. Now, it don't matter what state I'm from. It falls under Kentucky's Constitution. I fall under that state.
No, it doesn't matter, because the Bill of Rights, all states are the Bill of Rights of you.
Okay.
And that's because of the U.S. Constitution, Article 4, Section 2, Clause 1.
All right. Right in the beginning of this, it says Article 4, Section 4. But they're going to say, because I deal with a lot of people that are not smart, and I'm not real smart myself, but they're going to be like, well, this is the Constitution. This is the Kentucky Constitution Bill of Rights. We're in Michigan. So I'm going to tell them, well, it don't matter.
It doesn't matter what they say, because you can always come back at them for practicing law without a license.
Good.
And they're going to hand it
nice.
off to their attorneys anyway, and the attorneys won't respond. So it works out fine. You don't expect a response.
All right. And then we all get $20 million.
Is that the amount marked on it?
Yep.
Good.
Yes.
I'm not worried about that. It's just, if you're going to do something, it's going to cost you. You know, you want to play with me, you want to take my money away, my livelihood away, it's going to cost you. I'm coming after you. I already told this clown twice, I'm coming after you. I'm writing you up. I'm writing your boss up. Oh, okay. Hey, you know, management, we run this place. Yeah. Okay. I'm telling you, I done told you twice, I'm coming after you. Now, guess what? Now you got another 15 people coming after you because we're all sick of the bullshit.
Yep. So if you don't understand what $20 million is, that's for anyone in chat. That is approximately 700 pounds of gold.
Wow.
That's what D
Because-
Gold's sitting on.
$1 million is approximately 35 pounds of gold.
I'll be happy with that too. Either way.
I'll be
You're
happy
not
to be
getting
left
none of that,
alone.
Craig. You're getting alligators.
Yeah, no. Well, look, I'm destined not to get it. I'm sure of it. Hey, wait, quick
Peter?
one from Book Girl. Back to my original question.
That's a lot
What
of donuts.
responsibility do each one of us caring people have to make sure we do not spread this V? I would hate to spread this to someone who could have a bad outcome. Well, you said it
9,
yourself. You already
Eight,
you got the
point,
thing.
8.
You got the V. So
Wait.
you should be fine.
Yeah, you got the V. You should be fine.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You're good.
You're good. Why would you spread it, right? Am I wrong?
It's like someone, it's raining and
Doesn't mean
someone's
you can't
walking down the
spread- As a
street.
human being, you can't spread a virus.
It's like when it's raining and someone's walking down the street without an umbrella. The other one's using an umbrella. The other one says, once you use an umbrella, it keeps me from getting wet. Well, you're already using an umbrella to keep yourself wet.
Did you know if you ran through the rain as opposed to walk, you get wetter running through the rain?
Yeah,
Did you know that? It's a true story.
exactly.
Yeah, Terry in chat asked me a question. The date that the schools have to teach about the Constitution is September 17th, which is Constitution Day, also the birthday of the Constitution. And it falls under a law from 2004. It's called Public Law 108-447, Section 111. And if they don't, they just totally lose their funding for the whole year. Another beautiful day is the first Tuesday of October and the first Tuesday of February. Keep your kids home and they don't get the funding for that semester. So the school boards have to listen to you. Just take their money away. Fuck them.
Yeah. I'm gonna take money away from my work. If a bankrupt, whatever. But that's where we're at. That's where we all need to be at. Bankrupt Walmart, bankrupt Delta Airlines, bankrupt all these people. Let's start over. Let's get people in there that really are for you, for the American people. Not all these sold out chumps, you know, all these clowns. Well, I'm just doing my job. No, you're a spineless individual that really don't need to be here, especially not talking to me. You talk to me, you need to get a backbone. Other than that, don't talk to me no more. Go away. That's how I start dealing with these bosses at work. I'm done with it.
Yep,
You're my
like,
boss because someone said you're my boss? No, you ain't my boss.
like if the CDC would have definitive proof, as in an isolated sample that they can give to a virology lab, then I'll start taking it serious.
Sure.
Until then, no.
Anita, are you sure you want to ask Jeff Riddle to move in now? Have you seen him? Have you seen enough yet? I'm just kidding. Wait, let me
I'm
bring
the
up this.
nicest person you'll know, Craig.
I know you are, sir. Let me read this comment from Anita Farting House. I took my vitamins this morning, but you need to take yours so mine will work.
That's right.
Thank you, Anita.
I get it. That's funny.
Double Dog said you're fun.
Yeah. This should already been over. I mean, it really should have.
Really should
Now,
have.
now we're going into winter. And now, if you're in the north, you're in a bad spot. If you're not prepared, you're in a bad spot. So You know, the nice thing
Well,
is,
that's just like DeSantis. He's supposedly a good governor, which probably he is. But okay, as governor, how are you going to tell me that you had 80 some flights of illegals fly into your country, or not country, but city, and you don't know about it until, oh, one of them killed somebody. Oh, now we're all hot to trot to send them to Delaware. I'm like, really?
it's almost like they're on the same team, David.
Right. It's just like, you mean to tell me you or anybody in your administration didn't know after the second flight loaded the P? I'll give you the first second or flight, but after 80 some flights, you still ain't know and say nothing?
Now Book brings up Trump in this, and I'm with her. If he knew about this shit, he needs to go away too.
All will be held accountable.
That's
All
what
will
we
be.
need to do. Like D-Dog and David Jose and After David Mamas, that's what we need to do. Enough of the bullshit. Enough of the wasting time. They're backing us into a corner really, really fast.
Well, between Dave and myself, we can show you guys how to burn down the whole government and put a new one in place in less than 100 days.
Let's get on it, brother.
I mean, we really
That's
need
what
to.
we're working on. That's why we're talking to our sheriffs.
I know.
Burn this mother down.
Yeah, I'm all right with burning bridges. I never want to go back there anyway.
I did it all my life, Jeff.
Me too,
Need a
brother.
light? Need a light for that torch? I'll
Burn
give you a
this shit
light.
down.
They'll say,
I've
"Oh, you
been
don't
a
want to
black
burn
sheep
your
my whole life.
bridges."
I
Well,
don't much care.
and that's bullshit too. They say, "Oh, don't burn bridges." Well, bullcrap. Some bridges are not
Oh,
worth
you
walking
put it this
over
way:
ever
the
again.
first of the week we're going to have burning bridges because New York City is going to go up in flames, and so is Wisconsin, because that's what they're waiting for on his Rittenhouse trial.
They're waiting on that too. And
Oh,
that guy
yeah.
Hawk,
LA.
whatever.
Well,
Not our
see, it
Hawks.
should have never even went this far. As soon as that witness said, "I pointed a gun at him," yada yada, the judge should have said, "You said what?" "I pointed a gun at him." The judge should have ended the trial right then and there. Okay, both attorneys come forward. Case dismissed, not guilty. Boom. Let them go do what the hell they're gonna do. Just like that little craphead that told the mayor, "I'm gonna burn the city down." Well, I would have told him, "You know what? Bring it, biatch, because you're gonna spend time in jail."
Well, he just did, by saying he's going to do something, he just incited violence, and they can go arrest him anyway.
Correct. Yes, he is just that, and that's what they'll do. He won't do anything. He's just going to talk big and try to trigger others because he's not going to get himself in the. He wants you to
Right,
do
but
it.
see, the biggest problem about that is you have all these people out on involuntary leave. You have 26 fire stations, which, okay, in New York, that's not that really a big deal, but it is, because those areas, they have to
Who's got
pull
sirens?
engines and crews from other areas to man those empty stations.
David's ride's there. David, that's your ride outside. I think they're here for you.
Hey, Book Girl's asking this question, and it's real simple, Book Girl. Where's she at?
Hey,
Chad
Craig,
Jones
you ought to
songs.
see the horse trailer I got in front of me. It's got four slots for horses, air conditioners. Woo,
Nice.
man.
Dang, they got better style than us, man.
You ought to see the horses in there looking like, hey, we're having it out in the hotel, baby.
That's some of them Yellowstone style horses, them high dollar ones.
Anyway,
Yeah, and it's even got room in the front to throw hay and all this other crap.
Go ahead, Jeff.
all right. When you all leave your home, how are you making sure you don't continue to spread? We are supposed to care for about others. That's an honest question. Book Girl, it's this simple.
What are
I
you talking
can't
about?
give you or anybody anything that I don't have. How can I spread that to you? I don't have it. It's made up. It's some bullshit. It's made up. I don't have I'm not sick. I don't have anything. I can't give it to you. That's how you don't spread it.
98.8.
Okay, if you didn't have this bullshit test, how would you ever know? You wouldn't. Just like if you evaporate the shit tomorrow, just like Thailand's going to play off until January or February now, reopening the country. If you don't have the test, how do you know you don't have it, or you don't? You don't. You continue on. Okay, you catch a mild case of the flu. Woo, big deal.
And you
Yeah.
can find either way, on either side of the fence, you can find 10 studies on this side that'll tell you different than 10 studies on this side. So
Well,
we're already,
here's a good thing. If I'm a doctor and I'm getting paid whatever, $2 million by the government, well, if they're paying me, I'm probably going to say what they want me to say. That's what we're going to.
Okay, but I'll give you this. What about all the illegals that are flying to the military bases, but none of them are getting jabbed? None of these other people that came from a certain A country across the ocean are getting jabbed. Yet all us people that already done lived here, we got to go after you.
But girl, if you're vaccinated, you can still spread it, is what they say. My
and look,
opinion is I don't have it. I can't give you anything I don't have. It don't exist. It exists when you get vaccinated, because that's when they give it to you. It exists when they test you. I ain't been in the hospital. I ain't been a doctor in 30 years. Guess what? I probably live a lot longer than most of you, because it's a fact. You die quicker when you go to the hospital. They're going to
you
kill
got
you.
to stay away. Yeah, stay away. Yep,
It's
you're right.
already been proven.
And also, what was the point? Oh, there's a new thing, and Book Girl, this is coming from a person that lives here, my roommate who works at a hospital. There is, I didn't want to call you out online. There is plenty of a new thing. It's like a super cold, and it's all V people that have it, and most people that have gotten the V are getting it again. The other thing that they were V'd for, and my wife works with it, so she sees it. So
the vaccinations are making the people's immune systems weaker.
No,
the boosters.
Monty, they're not making it weaker. They're killing your immune system. Your immune system is done.
Same thing. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay.
Well, it's not weakened. It's done. Your immune system is poof.
We're killing it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, real quick.
It makes you more acceptable to getting the super colds.
Oh yeah, you'll get anything that comes, whatever comes down the pike. I mean, you could,
right.
Whatever comes strolling down the street's going to say, "Ha ha, no immune system there. Let me jump on that one."
Yvonne brings up a great point. The Georgia Guidestones were built for a reason.
Yep.
And that is so true. And they are monitored security for how many years they've been there. There's some of that, look into that one. That's a wild one. Oh, and that's another thing. The facial coverings capture more bacteria than anything else. And there is studies.
Blow out birthday candles on a cake.
Tons of CO2 back in your system and everything else.
That's it. Well, and you're getting bacteria. Most kids, they tested their diapers after a day in school, and they had, what was on them, baby? Bacteria, but what was the bad one? There was a bad one on there that was.
Oh, there was like herpes virus. Oh, not herpes.
Not herpes.
Staph and
meningitis bacteria.
Yeah.
Right, but the stupid part is, you can be a bandana, whatever, but if you can smell a fart through it, what's it stopping?
What's the point? You're right.
I mean, if you can smell a fart through it, what's it stopping? The germs big, smaller than a fart molecule. So come on now.
Now, Book, why are you attacking people in the chat? That's not cool.
Yeah, just like Craig said.
No reason to call Dawn Light closed-minded, Book. We're not, That's why we can't talk, Book, because you got to attack people, and that's why I call you a troll. That's why.
Either way, look, they want us divided, so we're arguing back and forth. We're divided.
Book might be getting paid by him. This might be a paycheck for Book.
We're not going after who we need to be going after. The people that put this in place. It could be Mr. T. It could be whoever. Let's find out who it is. Let's do what D-Dogs. Let's burn the whole thing down and build it back up right. That's what we need to do. Not argue back and forth. And I'm guilty of it. It's just a waste of time.
Oh, never mind, Book. She came back at you.
Well, that's like the guy the other night. It don't matter if you said the sky is green, he's going to say it's blue. If you say the grass is orange, he's going to say it's purple. So I'm like, why bother to continue, dude? It don't matter. Whatever I say, it's going to be wrong. It's going to be something opposite, yada, yada, yada. And then you're going to throw out, oh, well, I got a degree from OSU. And I said, I don't need no degree. All I got to do is walk out the door and see his gas is double the price it was a year ago. All I got to do is walk in the lumber store and see the 2x4s went from $4 to $16. Plywood went from your cheapest piece used to be 15. Now you can't get a piece of plywood for less than 45, and it's the cheapest piece of shit. The
Yeah.
top grade
Oh,
shit is
Lord.
now $75 a board.
Particle board.
Jeffrey,
I wonder what's gonna happen when
are
these
you reading
people know
chat?
they've been lied to.
Yeah.
That's gonna be interesting.
Well, it's not even I get that point, but the worst part is your immune system being compromised and everything else. What are they going to do when they start having all these health issues?
Well, the hospital's already they already laid off the nurses, so the hospitals ain't gonna be there. It's gonna be really, really, really bad. Just simple. It's gonna be bad. You know.
I have it figured out. Book Girl needs to open a book.
I love her. She just said she has respect for us. I hope I was in that group, even though I wasn't named.
No,
I
No,
hope-
me neither.
I hope I'm not. You take the deaths in America from 2011 all the way up till 2020, and there's 4 years that has more deaths than 2020. The population decreases by 0.9% every year. After Obamacare started, before Obamacare started, it was 0.8%. If you want to understand what's exactly in this beautiful God-saving medicine that everyone's been putting in themselves, go to Frontline Doctors and they'll give you a read-up of every single thing in there. Those nose swabs that they're giving everyone, they are sterilized with EO. And for people who don't know what that is ethylene oxide.
Outside.
And that's a class 1 cancer-causing agent. So
Yep.
they put that all the way back in your nose where the membrane between the outside air and your brain is the thinnest. If the people who want to keep poisoning themselves, feel free.
Natural
I'd
selection.
say that I'd miss you, but I don't want to lie.
It's natural selection, isn't it, brother? Shit. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like taking off the warning hot coffee on the McDonald's coffee cups.
I met the attorney who argued that case and won it.
Mm-hmm.
He was a big, pompous asshole. That's all he could talk about. I won that McDonald's. Like, oh, that was you? He's like, yeah, that was me.
But that's
Well-
anytime you go to court, you can tell the judge the same thing that she won't hear a word of it, yet you get a $400 or $500, $700 lawyer. He spout the same thing that you did, maybe a little more eloquently. Oh, okay, we can grant that motion. Well, what the hell's wrong when I said the same shit, bitch, except I had to go get a lawyer? Really?
Yeah.
Well, Jeff, thanks for having me on, buddy. I'm going to bounce and I'm going to head over to Hawks.
All
Love
right,
y'all. I gotta
Yeah,
bounce too.
everyone
I'm
go to
going home.
Hawks. He's having a prayer-thon. We all need it, of course. Yeah, thanks for. I think that was a great
Great show, man.
today.
Great
Look,
talk.
Thank you for
Love
bringing
ya.
the
Look,
questions
we
up.
need this.
Dog,
See
take
ya.
you over there.
Even though
Hey.
I'm sorry, Book, that D-Dog and David were a little discourteous to you today, but
Box of Pilot pens,
I
G2,
didn't
7
say
millimeter.
nothing to her.
I know David was nice. It was only D-Dog today, but we
That's
love
all
it.
right.
I didn't say nothing to her. I've been
David,
nice, say nothing to her.
I
Look,
apologize, Dave.
There's a saying about that, Craig. You want uncomfortable lies, or you want truthful, hurtful truths, basically, something like that. You know,
He's
Be
giving me the
comfortable
truth.
being
I
uncomfortable.
respect D-Dog for giving me the truth. I would
that's
want that.
that's why there's so many people on certain channels, in my opinion. They really don't want the truth. They just want everything's going to be okay. You know what? Everything ain't going to be okay. We're going to go through a shitstorm here in about a month or two. That's going to blow your mind. If you're not prepared for it, it's going to be a rough couple months in your life. So look, just get prepared for it. It makes you not so stressed out and all that. So that's just all I say. And like I said,
Love
I don't
y'all.
want bullies picking on people and stooping them, you know, tricking them into something. That's what I'm pissed about. Cause I already know where I'm at. I'm not doing it. If whoever wants to do it, I hope they don't do it. I'll try to talk them out of it. But you can lead a horse to water. You just can't make him drink it. So
Wait, let me drop a Hawks
Love
link
y'all.
in there. What channel's Hawk? He's on Hawk 8, right?
Hey,
Yeah, he's
Mine-
on 8. And
All right.
book girl, in
Take the
my
mask off.
daily prayers I do every day, I'm gonna pray for your long life and good health, and
He
hope
does.
for you to have strength.
And
Yeah,
he
we
does.
love you,
Book.
bud.
Look, even D-Dog got me to pray for somebody I didn't want to pray for the other day.
Yeah.
For Newsom. For Newsom.
well, I think that was a great
Well,
show, guys.
I have a feeling you know what happened there, considering what they found in his basement.
I know. I saw that was crazy.
Yeah,
Ooh,
it-
Lord.
all right, love y'all.
Wait,
turn
I'm
the-
dropping
take-
Hawk's link in the chat
Take
real quick.
the
for
mask
them.
off. Turn the news off. Love you, brothers.
Don't consent. Yep.
Love you, brothers. That's Hawk's link to the channel there.
Yep. We're all gonna get through this.
We just don't want Riddle Dog's boot with taper to fit the butthole. That's what we want to get
Gosh,
bullied.
can you imagine that large foot up your behind hole? Good grief.
Yeah, but the worst part is you got them boots that are tapered to fit. And it's like,
That'd be like a bad
Boot-
sale.
I
I
got
couldn't
boots
shit
with the
right
fur.
for a month.
Boots with the fur, fellas.
you
Hey,
couldn't
thanks.
fart because you'd be afraid to fart because the next thing you know, you got chunks. You're like, whoops.
Might give you a belly. All right. Love y'all.
All right. Love y'all. I gotta get out of
Bye,
here.
Teeter. Bye, Riddle Dog.
All right, love
Dave.
y'all.
Be safe. Get,
Yep.